Previously on Jerry's Adventures. Oh, no, listen. They're looking real familiar. Hey, them network execs knew what they were doing. When they used to do that, they'd say previously on, and then they would make you watch like 3 or 4 minutes of the episode that you already watched and probably paid to watch. Purdy mouth. Purdy mouth, purdy mouth. Alright, so let's do this. Of course I'm at the grocery store. Where else would I be at, bro? Nah, for real. I was going to do this earlier today. It's the only reason I waited till the last minute, because I was waiting for Jerry and Command Shift to release this copyright claim, because I ain't doing these for free, man. Well, Dad's got a mortgage to pay. We've been there, done that. You already know.
So about 30 minutes goes by. This boss still ain't here. I say, hey, where's your boss at, man? They said, oh, well, he ain't showing up. He got busy. I was like, oh, I bet he did.
Yeah, so that's what this is going to be, just a continuance of last night. I'm just going to pick up where I left off on the video. Before I get into that, though, I'm going to do my best to react to the rest of the video. I don't know if that's possible, because he rambles on for a while. Speaking of ramble on, in the last 24 hours, I've seen an alarming amount of videos of people saying, you know what? It's one thing to get your hee-hees in and your ha-has and point and laugh at people and have fun at Jerry's expense, but now it's serious. Within this last upload of his, we're worried now. We're worried that something might happen to him. We're worried that, who knows what he may do now. The fuck are you guys talking about? I'm not worried one bit about what he may do now. I'm worried and staying on his neck for what he has done already. And we already know why we're surprised now that something might happen, that we've had Patreon interviews. Shout out to Savannah Dexter, of the dealer who literally put himself up at risk of prosecution to tell you exactly how bad it had gotten, and that he's running overnight in the middle of the night and hiding synthetic methamphetamines and guitars and bringing them to Texas from Tennessee. Like, we've confirmed all this. And so far, the only people who have been affected by it is the people who were around him that tried to help him at some point, right? What are we talking about? The Justin Time, the Jelly Roll, the Adam Calhoun, the Broadnecks, all these people who are right next to him to try to help this dude out. What about how bad they've been affected at this point, right? Their careers have been shit on and forever staying, and from now on they're on an uphill battle to overcome this. I still see comments to this day in like Adam Calhoun's, Justin Times, Katie Noel, Broadnecks, Hard Target, Simple Man. All those people still have lunatics in their comment section. Literally, it's basically like somebody at their job screaming at them, saying that they're a piece of shit and making it harder for them to work every day, because this is their job. And Jerry the Junkie has affected that for life. And now you guys are worried about what Jerry the Junkie might do to himself? I think it's about time he does something to himself, because he's done something to everybody else at this point. The fuck are we talking about? Anyway, let's get into it. What are you saying, Jerry?
I said, well, I was like, I don't really want to pay y'all or continue with this if your boss ain't going to show up. They said, oh, well, he can't show up. I said, why not? They said, because they made up some dumbass excuse. It's on the fucking it's on the body cam footage.
The body cam footage that I will have. And imagine that. This princess is sitting there with a whole crew at his house there to install surveillance cameras and security systems. And this diva all of a sudden goes, oh, I'm not paying you guys. Where's your boss at? And then they made up some shit excuse like he's busy somewhere. Who's busy anymore? I'm never busy, so why should he be? I love making fun of this idiot.
I said, what do you mean you can't show up? They're like, well, he don't usually show up to stuff like this. I said, okay, well, why is he at another job then doing the same exact thing? They didn't have no answer. It got weird for a minute. I said, okay. I said, well, then fuck it, pack y'all shit. I went downstairs where the other guy was being watched, the guy from California. I said, hey, pack your shit up, you done, get out of here.
Whew, and what a sigh of relief that I guarantee they breathe. Like I was saying last night in the other video, reacted to the first half of this, all the industry people out there, you know that feeling. When you're dealing with an absolute Karen of a customer, just an absolute lunatic like this. And you know good and well because you need the money. So, you know, your boss will be upset with you if he feels that you done something to ruin this install, because there's already been some sort of advertising dollar spent to get the name of this company in front of this idiot, right? And then there's already been somebody, a sales representative, somebody, a CSR somewhere, that answered the first telephone call or email of this guy showing interest in this company. And then there was most likely a salesman, either remotely or that came out to his house in Kingston and sat down with him and told him everything that they offer and how the whole project would go, how much it would cost, that sort of thing, and any reoccurring cost. And then there was the scheduling of these guys to come out there. So there's a lot that goes into somebody showing up at your house to do a job. This is why it's so laughable that this idiot is saying all this crazy stuff. And me personally, I think it's all for attention. I think we're about a week to two out from seeing the new hit single, Scammers at My House right now. There's scammers in my house right now. Too bad I figured all y'all out. Scammers in my house right now. That one text from California, and they told me that was paranoia. As a technician, as the guy at the bottom who has to deal with the customers like this, and lucky manager that he's probably out selling another job or scheduling another job, which is why he's busy, Jerry. Hey, listen, that technician, as soon as Jerry said, pack your stuff, they were like, thank God. Let's get the fuck out of here.
They packed all their shit up. The last thing the dude did was give me a piece of paper over there. And he continues to tell me about how I can be in contact with somebody, don't worry. And I said, listen, I was like, can I be in contact with your fucking boss? He said, no.
Another thing that shouldn't surprise a single soul out there, that Jerry doesn't understand how bosses work. He showed us all that whenever he was a boss. When he sat there and cried about how B-Loose didn't shoot this video the way he wanted it, that was dedicated to his daughter. That Deerdorf didn't do this project the way he wanted it, or this car wasn't fixed when he told him to. Or that Ripta, he has all kinds of crybaby shit about Ripta, right? This guy has no idea how bosses work, so why would any of you be surprised that he's asking a technician, how come you can't just snap your fingers and your boss be here to save this job? I got a sneaky suspicion that even the boss doesn't want to save this one. Even in this economy, yeah, fuck this dude.
Detail the plan that we made, so this can be used as like a reference copy for you.
Okay.
But
You said we can get somebody from y'all to call?
yeah, I'm gonna basically call the account creation team.
Can we call Chris Russ?
No, I can't give out his number. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I mean, I can see if he wants to call you guys, but I can't give his number out.
Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
Okay. Well, if you guys need anything related, feel free to reach out. If you guys are planning on doing another camera solution, if you want to pick my brain, feel free. Cool. Well, it was nice to meet y'all.
You too.
I'm gonna go pack up, but
Have a good day, man.
okay?
Yep, have a good day.
That was everything.
Who the fuck is Chris Russ? They're really scared of this guy coming here.
I'll tell you what I find funny and interesting about the last 15 minutes of this crazy ass video. This confirms a lot of what we already thought. This dude has no backbone whatsoever. He talks a lot of shit online and through these little devices, but in person, man, dude ain't got a backbone whatsoever. I mean, he told us at the beginning, and if you pay close attention, you'll follow along like I do. First thing, when he opens the door, he recognizes the face of this dude that's tied in with this case from California. A fellow with a backbone would say, nah, bitch, you're not coming in here because you're whatever. You're a character in this whole thing. But then lets everybody in. And then what, 45 minutes later, hour later, when he cracks the code on the guy's sweatshirt and realizes it's a 5-point crown, and then realizes that it's tied in to something deeper, still just allows them to do their thing. And then when he's so suspicious, at the height of his suspicion, and thinks that it's all a big scam, and he wants to talk to the boss immediately, and they won't give him his number, then he just politely says, all right, no, thank you, yeah. Well, we'll see you later, yeah. What is that? Not only is this crazy shit hilarious, but it's just another confirmation that this dude is a spineless pussy.
Well, then this fucking bullshit, fake ass fucking security company fucking leaves. And, well, they went somewhere real interesting. When they left the driveway, they did.
Hey, let's use the first when they left the driveway. All right, and then run it.
They left the driveway.
And for the slow ones that didn't figure out that joke first video, dude is so sloppy, and this is such a script and theatrics to him that he does 2 or 3 takes on something he's going to say, but then is too lazy to edit it out, which is, yeah. Surely you guys picked up on that. Surely!
They left the driveway. When they left the driveway, they knew what they were doing. 2 went one way, 1 went the other way. And the one that got followed, well, he stopped at a gas station and fucking freaked the fuck out and cussed somebody out on the phone.
Number one, man, I hope you're not sending your little brothers to go do this stupid shit and follow people. 2 of them went one way, 1 went the other. Maybe 2 of them live that way and the other lives the other way. And to speculate on what people were saying, listen, maybe he's saying this. He felt that ammo from the barrel would leave you paraplegic. Thought he was a superhero, now a wheelchair where he's seated. Wear a heater before you catch one like Cheetah. Even losing hair. Could be. I still feel like it was the best verse on that song. Just me. But he, more than likely was saying, I don't know, boss. This idiot was spun out asking us for our license, asking us why we needed access to the attic, and then was just asking if we ever been to Truckee, California. I don't know, boss. I know that it sucks to lose a job. I know, boss, man. It's terrible. I mean, in this economy and everybody that needs work, except for this Jerry the junkie guy, I know, boss. I mean, it was probably something along those lines, man. Probably.
And here's where it gets real interesting. P.S. I ain't coming to no goddamn motherfucking court, bitch. Not in Nashville. No, because I already know what you motherfuckers have planned for me, and you're not doing it. Suck a dick.
And there it is. A weasel looking for a way out. Okay, so we're going to use this whole crazy rant and your conspiracy about these guys and that you followed them. Yeah, the guy went to his townhouse. Yeah, your spy might have been parked in a gas station looking over a fence to a townhouse next door. But, man, that's a stretch, dude. So this is going to be your excuse for why you don't show up for court. Well, listen, don't show up. Honestly, be the best thing you ever did for the Rodneys after everything you put them through. Actually, yeah, don't show up.
Well, that's a pretty little Metro Davidson cop car y'all got sitting over there doing all that weird shit. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Cheatham County, motherfucker.
Yeah, so for the ones that seen the original video, and I'm not going to play like 15 minutes of people just living their life being secretly recorded by not the strange Jerry dude himself, but by somebody who Jerry instructed to follow and film him, which I hope they're getting paid good to do so. But yeah, it was just people who got off work early because their Karen of a client that day flipped out on them. So following them to their townhouse and recording them and then being weirded out by the fact that a local police officer lives in that townhouse. Have we learned nothing from Daggy by recording where police live? Anyway, look, before I wrap this up, there was something he said in his last video, rambling on about ignorant shit that I wanted to speak on. So let's do that.
They cannot be incriminated using a Google Earth type language to talk to each other, to signal drop-off points, pick up points. They can even signal each other by using Google Earth by hacking Google Earth and knowing people that are involved in driving around their Google Earth cars. If someone has a green screen in the back of their Google Earth car, they can drive their Google Earth car, they could pull off in an alley as they're doing their job for Google Earth. They could get out, put up the green screen, drive past the green screen, put the green screen in the back of their car. Now, what's that mean? Well, then someone else can go hack the back end of Google Earth, go to that green screen, and post information on it. Now,
God, this is how dumb this dude is, man. Look, nobody needs green screens anymore. Welcome to 2025, almost 2026. Fucking Jerry the Junkie, Ryan runner-up church, dude. Nobody uses green screen anymore. No, what? I mean, like, if you're really going to be on to something and try to investigate and figure something out, man, figure it out. Like, whenever I put myself on the Four Sisters couch, had no green screen behind me, dude. We have apps for that. I mean, what are we talking about, dude? And the whole fact that you think that they would send nefarious dudes from California to set up your security system just to get to you? It doesn't matter who sets that security system up, Bubba. If they want access to it, they'll get access to it. Somebody would have a better chance sending you a phishing link saying, hey, click this link if you want to know what Adam, Hard Target, Dusty, and Simple Man did on their adventure in Mexico. And your dumbass would click it and we would have access to the cameras in every angle at your house, you dumb fuck.